if you wanna get on that, you better hurry up. And all the proceeds from the tournament are going to charity for Getball Gamers, which we went yesterday actually to the Children's Hospital here in Reykjavik, and we gave them 2 PlayStation 3s, a couple of PlayStation 2s, some portable ones, and a big bag of games, and they were really, really happy. So it's a good cause. Same goes for the silent auction, which is
yes, somebody's got to think about the children. Okay, so we also got a charity dinner, and I think there are very, very few slots available for that. So that's a fancy dinner up in the restaurant that's on the top floor. I think we got perhaps slots available for maximum 10 or something like that. And that's also a charity event, and then we are supporting diabetic children with that one, proceeds of that. And that's a dinner with the CEO, so you'll be having a dinner with some of the Eve developers and some of the executives.
Lots of dads that you know from the forums and from dev blogs and videos and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. And you can, like I said, everything you need to sign up for something like that, that's the information desk. And I think you all know where that is. It's where the store is.
Yep.
And then you will be able to play Dust.
Yeah. Who's going to play Dust? Yeah. The PvP room, I was in there earlier. It's amazing. It's great.
It's pretty cool.
You're going to love it. And then it's Friday. This is the most packed day of them all. There's a lot of stuff happening. There's the state of the economy.
Dr. Ayo.
Dr. Ayo is going to talk about the economy.
But it's really early in the morning. So if you're really into it, don't end the night at Nonny's and you have to be here 10 o'clock in the morning, sharp, with Ayo.
You can ask him why you spent so much money on beer last night. He can probably tell you the theories behind that. And shift balancing, that's happening right afterwards. That's Grayscale. He's going to do that one with Grayscale is handling that one, I think. Yeah.
Was it Sunweb as well?
Yeah,
I don't remember. Yeah, I'm hearing rumors about larger ships and faster. So
stuff happening.
I don't know. I mean, then again, hey, I'm marketing. I have no idea. You can't really trust me. I will just try to sell you anything.
Yeah. So, the year in lag, you all know CCP Veritas of time dilation fame. He's going to be there to give everyone high fives and talk about time dilation.
I think he was even here. I saw him earlier.
Yeah. You could see
there he is.
Hey!
Yeah, exactly.
There he is.
Even with the hair, I couldn't find you.
Factional Warfare, Grayscale, Soundwave, and the game design crew. Brave new modules.
I think this... I was going to say
yes.
And this year with 200% more devs.
Yes. How about that?
But then again, let's hope so. I mean, I think they're going for a pretty big night tonight. So now I'm kidding.
No.
Of course they'll be there.
They'll be there early.
Okay.
Super early.
And then modules.
New modules. Getting new modules. Some exciting new things to mess your enemies up with.
Eve keynote.
Super easy.
Well, at what time was the Eve keynote? Remember? 3:30.
Yes. So be there or be square. Dust 514.
Yep.
Lectures.
And Seeding the Universe. And then there was a whole bunch of roundtables. I'm pretty sure all of you will participate in roundtables. We've got so many of them because usually in the past, even though we've had as many as we possibly could have, they have still been not enough. So we should have now, everyone should be able to go into a roundtable.
So you sign up outside the roundtable rooms for those.
Yep.
And you should comb the schedule pretty carefully because there's a lot of topics and you all have different interests, and so you should probably find something for yourself there.
And then there's the dev track with Antti Nordgren, who has signed off for that one, third party. Okay, so that's starting to, is it day or tomorrow morning? I actually have tomorrow. Yeah. That is going to be actually one of those things that I want to really look at, because the third party stuff that we're doing this year is taking leaps forward.
They have some cool stuff to shoot.
Yep. And then Eve PP Dust Tournament Finals. Eve Security with?
Yes, with the security team, CCP Shrieks, CCP Stillman. They're going to be there talking about how they kick the asses of bots, for example, and some more cool stuff that they're doing.
And
Who hates bots? Yay!
And user-centered design, lecture on that. And then there is a concept art live session These have usually been one of my favorites throughout the years. Those of you who have been here before, have you attended this session where they're the concept art live sessions?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so really, really cool.
So the artists out there and they're pretty much drawing live.
Yeah.
And sometimes they ask the crowd for like, okay, what should we add here? Like, and they're just going at it live in front of you. And in the end of it, you actually have like a full concept ready. So it's actually quite amazing to see it.
Yeah.
Still, always they think it's like drinking water. They're like, I don't really understand how people find this fascinating.
For the rest of us who can't draw, it's really nice to just control their hands, with barking orders from the room. So, the quiz show. You don't want to miss the quiz show. Devs, answering questions, not answering questions, getting drunk on stage maybe, I don't know. It's fun. It's all good fun. You should definitely be there.
Who doesn't like mocking the devs?
Absolutely. Yeah. Watching devs failing on easy questions and getting drunk, it's always good. So then we have the quiz. We have done that. Battle of the Bands. Did anyone sign up for that? That's usually
looks like we've got slots available.
Yeah. You should go sign up. That's always good fun. That's sign-ups are at the community area.
See, I always know how to take the postage spin.
And pub crawls. Pub crawls? Yeah. We have a record turnout for pub crawls this year, and we're totally going to trash downtown. So it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I heard actually yesterday they had no idea what happened. They're just like, oh my God, all the bars were like, it is Wednesday night. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah. We actually notified some of the bars this week, like, you're going to have some people in there, so you better staff up. Because last year they had, like, one person working some of the bars, like, half asleep, and then, like, 200 Eve players crashed it.
I had a bar owner calling me last year. He said, like, okay, this FanFest thing, so it was Wednesday, suddenly, like, people come in and they drink everything. I have to call, like, emergency call to the brewery, and they actually sent me more stuff. And he said, so on the Thursday, I realized what was going on. Is this FanFest thing? So I called them, and I ordered, like, 3 times the supplies for a normal weekend, and I get it delivered on Thursday.
Yeah. So thanks for fixing the economy, guys. Much appreciated.
But the story continues because apparently he did not need to call him again on Friday and on Saturday. So apparently he's our number 1 best friend now.
Yeah. Yes. So then it's Saturday, the last day of presentations.
Yeah, we're expecting a slow morning for everyone after the pub crawl. Kind of is something we've learned over all these years at FanFest. You don't put really important stuff on a Saturday morning.
Not in the morning. So we're going to have like a slow morning with the Eve movie morning. We're going to chill out and watch some Eve movies and Eve videos and just, have a good time.
Yeah. But then again, a lot of really good lectures. Growing Eve infrastructure. Yeah. That's hardware.
We have the war declarations. You're going to want to attend that one. It's some pretty interesting stuff happening this year with that. And the game design panel, definitely want to show up for that.
Yeah, that's where you can pretty much show up with your questions and just ask at will.
Yeah. Does anyone have an opinion on how Eve should be developed? Okay, cool. There's a few hands, so you should probably show up. Yeah.
And then, of course, we have CCP Presents. The art panel, of course. The art panel as well. Sorry, I skipped one. I'm nearsighted, as you can see. So, CCP Presents and the art panel. Before that, that's where we're going to have, like, the creative director, art directors, and some of the designers that are making this world look so beautiful. And, of course, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you that actually would be interested in asking them questions and probe them a bit about the future and how they got to where they are, because Eve is a bit of a unique thing.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we have, coaching them up, which is an Eve player. That's a lecture from an Eve player, and how to use like sports training methods and like organizing corporations and building them up.
Yeah. Getting them past the learning curve.
Yes. It's easy.
It's easy.
Evolution of voice chat in Eve. That's I know what's going on in that one. I'm not going to tell you.
It's cool.
That's a cool
it's
one.
Cool.
And
Recommend it.
Eve versus the real world. I don't remember which one that was.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
I'm going to reread it.
Definitely attend that one. And of course, if someone is curious about World of Darkness, which I'm sure some of you are, you should definitely show up to the World of Darkness presentation being given by Chris McDonough, who's the main guy for that. And some more dust hands-on, and a big pile of roundtables again, so be sure to go over that schedule. And then, at the end, we have the party at the top of the world. Who's coming to that? Yay! I'm coming to that, so, yeah.
Oh, and if you click one, I think we even have the for the party, this one.
Yes, that's the party.
This is for the party. And this year, who were here, again, there was quite a lot of you last year. So now we're going to have, no orange people. Those of you who were here last year, you probably know what we're referring to. So, we're toning the orange people a little bit down.
Yeah. There's a more healthy ratio of players versus locals being let in, so we're not going to get overrun this year, but we're going to be able to mix it up with the locals a little bit. And we're going to have also some special VIP areas for e-players, and it's going to be really good. This building is good for partying. And we have some great bands coming on. It's like a Ham, it's like a good old Icelandic metal band, and Gus Gus, they're awesome.
Yeah. Should be a good selection.
Good stuff. And we have all this stuff. We have like the guy who made the song for the Crucible trailer, for example. He's coming to DJ, and some more. Maybe some dev bands as well. We'll see.
But we got more stuff.
Yes, we got more stuff. So
Blue Lagoon Chill Out.
Yeah.
Highly recommended after the party.
It's really nice. So should sign up for that. Is that the info desk?
Info desk as well. A lot of you have already signed up for it anyways, but the info desk is the place to go if you want to if you want to go there as well. Mm-hmm. There's a DJ playing there, but the Blue Lagoon is this kind of type of place that really cures your hangover.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And it has a bar if you need that kind of cure. So.
Yes. In the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go out. It's just it's in it. It's really
blue
nice.
cocktails in the Blue Lagoon, so it's cool. And we have Sisters of Eve. Anybody going on the Sisters of Eve thing? Or sending someone on the Sisters of Eve thing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's always great fun.
Yeah. And I think that's almost sold out as well. I'm not sure if they have any slots available.
Probably really close to that, so hurry up with that if you're interested in that.
I think these are pictures. This is
the
the group from
previous
last year. So they go on all sorts of cool adventures.
Yeah. Pretty nice.
We got, what more do we have? Yes. So last year, there were 26 people who got tattoo at FanFest.
26 people. That's pretty good.
Yes. And we had the tattoo parlor at the FanFest venue last year. This year, because we're so close to downtown, we thought it didn't really make sense to move it across the street. So if you those who are getting a tattoo this year, I'm not saying if because I know some will. So if you open up this brochure here in your bag, you will see that slot number 35, that's Reykjavik Inc. It's the same guys who were at FanFest last year. You can see it on the map. They're actually they're in walking distance from the venue. And there's a poster out here also with a map and how you can get there. And there's a special discount and promo on Eve tattoos. And if you do get one, let me know, because we're trying to collect photos of all of them.
We want photos of your tattoo that you get. So.
Yeah. Somehow I'm sure that this is not an announcement you often do in conferences.
No. I don't think a lot of doctors' conferences do this, hey, you can go get your doctor's tattoo at this place,
No, I actually don't think you do this in any conferences.
No.
Perhaps tattoo conferences.
That's why you come to eFanFest and not some doctor's conference.
Okay. So this brochure that I was showing you is a thing that I don't think you've seen before, but it's like eFanFest partners, and it's got a list of all sorts of cool places that are giving you discounts, and you will see signs in doors and bars around town, and some of them might not even be listed here, but if you go in and you have your FanFest pass, you will get a discount and promos and stuff.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes out on that. I was looking at the prices. There's some really good prices on beer here.
Pretty decent discounts. 50% off almost on some things, It's pretty good.
There was like a beer for 400?
Yeah, beer for 400.
That's
like,
good. I mean, this is Iceland and all, so that's pretty good.
You don't usually get beer for 400. So.
Isk, 400 isk.
Yeah, isk.
Okay,
right.
What more? Oh yeah, there is more.
The silent auction. You should go and bid on the silent auction and save the children and get some really, really cool stuff. We have actually some really unique items this year. We have, for example, the prototype Galente dust plasma rifle, because we're building rifles. And
Are we giving that away?
It's being auctioned off, yes.
Okay.
The prototype, actually. It's a full-size Galente plasma rifle. So if you want that, I'm not sure if it fires, but you can always just point at someone you don't like and try.
Bang.
And we have an oil painting by one of our artists who's been working with us for a long time. He actually drew the Tengu at the time, and now he's made an oil painting of the Tengu, and it's really cool, and it's out there. And then we have a lot of interesting things like art prints and clothing items. One of our devs knitted an Icelandic woolly sweater with the pattern is the Jove logo. So that's pretty cool. So you should go try it on.
Before people ask, because I know they will ask anyway, is there like a silent auction item where it's like a date with .is?
No, but we should definitely do that. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we'll do it for next year.
Yeah, next year. So,
is there more? Yes.
Yes, just some practical stuff. You always got to keep the practical stuff in mind.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
taxis.
That's pretty much it.
Emergency, if something happened, and even though it's our number one hobby to kill each other and be mean to each other, then when everyone comes to FanFest, we'll be actually kind of nice and take care of each other. So if you see something that's going on that shouldn't be going on, step in and just be nice about it. We in the end we're all like internet spaceship bros, I guess.
Space bros.
Even the ladies.
Yeah. So how do you like the new venue? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So if anyone has any questions, just stop us on the way out and just ask anyone.
And then you have the information desk. Yeah. Devs are probably willing to help you as well.
Absolutely.
If they know the answers. If not, they can hopefully point you in the right direction. And I guess that's all.
So let's have a great FanFest. Thank you for coming. We'll make this the best weekend ever.
Click after.